So I want to talk about a little bit about Duchess Bune, and Bune has helped me over the years so much with refinement, with ladylike charm, and Duchess Bune is just, I need to make more videos on her because I get a lot of people that comment and say different things like, oh, how did you work with Duchess and what does she do? The Duchess is very, very sweet, but she's also no nonsense. Like, she just doesn't tolerate nonsense, and that's just a light. It's very hot at the moment, so the light is just everywhere. Duchess Bune is just the most amazing spirit that I've worked with in such a long time, because she's so good when it comes to femininity, it comes to elegance, it comes to charm, it comes to poise, that she'll really make a lady out of you. And it's something that's very obvious for a lot of people to see, and it can feel quite intimidating to a lot of women. Duchess Bune's N is well Milan Avage Bune Tassa. So usually I have to chant a lot of Duchess's her N. It's almost like a phone line basically. And when I keep like doing that, and I haven't done her personal evocation for a while, she'll show up and there's a lot that she usually communicates with me. And a conversation with Duchess Bune is really just having like a conversation with normal royalty basically. She's really incredible, and the one thing I really enjoy about her is her perspective on life and how she explains things, and how she puts things really back to front in your head. The one thing I often say about Duchess Bune is that she really loves roses, and she's a huge fan of the color pink, and she likes all things fluffy, all things like elegant, like lace gloves and hats and all the very feminine things. And one thing I feel overarchingly that Bune's message really covers for a lot of women is you don't have to be a man to be successful. You don't have to do it like a man. You don't have to be a man. You don't have to give up who you are, because traditional society or traditional success always trains women to give up their femininity. So much so that most women feel threatened by it. So it's like, why don't you walk faster, or why don't you do this, or why don't you work more, or so on and so forth. But the Duchess always tells us that we must go slow in order to go fast in life. Duchess Bune has a very good friend called Melissa as well, so I have very interesting conversations about her friendship with her, how she works, what happens in the palace. It's really phenomenal, and I consider myself very honored and privileged to be able to speak with her. And it's taken me many years of initiation, of doing ritualistic work, to be able to get to that point with her. The key point that Duchess Bune covers is necromancy. So if you wish to talk to the dead, fantastic. You want answers, Duchess Bune's your woman. Sometimes she manifests as Duke Bune as well. Duchess Bune is fantastic for money. Duchess Bune is fantastic for malibrity or femininity. And Bune also will give you a lot of eloquent charm. Like, it's a very ladylike charm. She can do a lot for men as well, but there's that very sweet, hypnotic charm that she can give people. One of the things that people underestimate about Bune is how well versed she is in life. Like, she can give you advice on sex, on fine dining, on finding a partner, on bringing in more money in your business, on career, on... You can ask the Duchess anything and she'll tell you. Her best offering is roses, as I've said, sandalwood, and of course food. So if you wish to work with Duchess Bune, it's a lifelong friendship, and one that you will never ever regret.